Alright. We're back. Time to finish this. Also, thinking on it, it's actually kind of a good thing that I didn't save all that fighting for last, because starting it up only to find out that I can't finish what I started would have really been an anticlimactic way to end this playthrough. Anyway, we got 2 places to explore, assuming there's nothing up here. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing up here. Just not sure enough to not check. Nope, that's definitely it. Alright, so we got that place up there. And we got a place over there. I'll save the big old place for last. Let's go here first. The Nomad Camp. Not sure if I'll be able to do much here. Let me guess, Nomad Key? Yes. You're only allowed into the canyon. Our leader doesn't want any strangers in our encampment. We're keeping an eye on you. You better behave yourself. Well, the good news is I know there won't be any fighting here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not worry about whether I'm behaving or not. Once the tribe leaders that survived come up with a solid plan, we can finally go back to our own lands. I'm sure we will start our counterattack once we have enough warriors gathered here. I'm a warrior. I'm eager to show them how strong we are. I'm still trying to comprehend what happened to our tribe. There is a story here and I want to know. I will never trust foreigners again. Well, that's unfortunate. These outposts serve as our supply bases and overwatch points. Well, I'm gonna take your stuff now. Or maybe not. Sorry, but we only trade with the merchants from Mezun. If you want to buy our weapons, you should ask the merchant here in the canyon because we sold some to him. So any treasures we find here are gonna require the Nomad Key. We'll find out if we can even get the Nomad Key in this demo, but I have my doubts. We're watching you. I'm making you dizzy. I'm in charge of all the food that comes in. Our leader doesn't take any chances anymore and wants everything checked before it goes into our encampment. Let me guess, you were all poisoned. Alright, I probably am not even going to worry about buying anything since there's no more fights in the demo, but I'm going to check you anyway. You got gloves. Not sure if I would actually equip these gloves. Oh, Mikado would like this assegai. Got some axes, swords, two-handed swords, bows. Apparently Mikado can use bows. I like bows. Too bad I don't have a use for them. I mean, they are actually kind of weaker than what Mikado's already got. But still, I really like bows. Archery is neat. Zong on here, heal. That will be 100 gold. No problem. May the glowing fire enlighten you. I have been enlightened. Is there a statue here, by the way? I really think we should settle here and get to know the tribes that live here. But Tamal asked us to keep anyone away from now on. I guess I can understand after what happened. Oh hey, you know what? We know Tamal. We met her in the future. She kind of helped us, well, she helped us fight. Made things a little easier, but we still lost. I'm glad you survived. A world without you is a dark place. And guess we're not finding out more info from you. What's up with you? Hello there, what are you doing? Are you here for the hunt? I have no clue what you're talking about. Don't bother me then. Jeez, isn't this a cheery person? Not even in the mood to explain what the hunt is about, huh? You know, I might be interested if you told me. I'm not trying to dig. Those fanatics acted like they were friendly, just to stab us in the back when we let our guard down. Well, it's a good thing we kicked them out of our inn. I invited a few of them to our tent for dinner. It was the biggest mistake I ever made. They stabbed my wife and son with a knife. I could only hold them off from killing me till help arrived. I will never forgive myself for not being able to protect them. Well, dang. Those guys are real jerks. Oh, hey! More archery. Can I shoot? This a minigame? Don't make any funny moves. Whee! What are you talking about? You didn't even hit the board? Ha! You will never beat me. I will protect our encampment and our way of life. You do that. I'm excited to see so many tribes from the Burning Sands gathered here. Matty Ratty says, note to self, if I ever play a strategy game with generic units that let you name those units, I'll have to keep in mind Dre likes archers. Yes! And as Dutch Power Creations is adding, and tails. Good luck finding me a game that has archers with tails, though. Actually, it kind of reminds me. Funny story. Final Fantasy IX, your main character has a tail. But in some of the promotional pictures before the game release, the angle of the camera made it look like he was holding a bow. So it's like, oh hey, your main character is apparently an archer. Nope, that's a tail. Surprise, surprise. And I didn't even find out until I started playing the game, so that was neat. You can say what you want about Tamal, but if it wasn't for her, multiple tribes would have been destroyed. Oh, Dutch Power Creations is reminding me that Mikatu has a tail and can be an archer. Indeed. Would put her back on the team and let her do her stuff, but that's not really an option now. A lot of our tribesmen were killed when we got encircled. If Tamal didn't show up when she did, it would have been the end of us. Man, these fanatics suck. Especially that one guy in the mask. Who would have thought so many of us would survive? Tamal won't be tricked that easily. Eventually we'll get to know her and get on her side at least. Many tribes lost their leader. The ones that survived and came here agreed that they would follow Tamal now. Nope. Hold on. Can I talk to you up here? Our tribe leader died protecting his tribe. I honor him by living now. Hold it! No one may pass right now. We don't allow any foreigners into the encampment. What's going on here anyway? What are you nomads doing so far south of Mezun? I might as well tell you what happened. A fanatical group that call themselves the Fallen attacked us. They infiltrated our tribes and communicated our positions to their leader that they call the Prophet. It must have been easy for them to outmaneuver us that way. We had no chance from the start. Fanatics being able to push the nomads out of their lands? Nomads are known for their strength and endurance in battle. For them to have to retreat so far south... Don't worry, we have faced many harsh challenges and always came out stronger. Our leader Tamal always finds a way. It's just that I think you all shouldn't be doing this alone. We are all warriors of the desert. We should fight together. He seems to be sincere about helping us. Maybe I could talk to Tamal so she will let me help you all when the time comes. I'm sorry, but Tamal doesn't like outsiders and doesn't allow anyone other than our tribesmen to enter the encampment because of what happened. Though I do agree with you, we need to find strong allies to fight this army. I guess our leaders really should sort out such things. Not me. Let me at least introduce myself. The name's Ragno. I'm Saeed. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ragno. Sorry, but it just doesn't feel right to not do anything. I could try to convince our tribe leader Khan to get in contact with Tamal, but I guess his stubbornness and pride will get in the way. Everyone has their issues. Maybe we should make an example for our leaders and show them that we should help one another by traveling together. Maybe you're right, we should at least try to. Great, just give me some time. I need to tell Tamal that I'm leaving my post. Can you really just leave though? Won't you get in trouble for that? Ha! No, Ragno, we are not bound by a ruler. We all decide for ourselves who we follow and what we do. I just want Tamal to know what I'm up to. I wish I could go to Khan and tell him that I would ditch my duties and just do my own thing. Saeed joined the party. So earlier, Dutch Power Creations kind of made a comparison between this game and Suikoden, and that you eventually find a lot of party members just lying around. Well, we're not going to use him, but let's take a quick look at him. So, he's a man that lived his life by the Nomad Code. Not going to worry about his attributes. A warrior driven from his home as a nomad should live in the burning sands. He felt out of place and couldn't find any rest regarding their new base camp. With the urge to do more for his people, he decided in an instant that he needed to follow you for the greater good and left his post. Man, it occurs to me that the majority of these characters we don't see during the war in a few years. What sort of stuff would he be capable of? Got all these triple attacks and stuff. Another character who uses swords and fists. So, now what? You can't pass here. Turn around. Alright, so there's a new guy we need to deal with. Well, I'm turning around then. No way to get there. And considering I've already been through this encampment sort of situation, I guess there's nothing new that's going to happen, despite having a new character on hand. So, no key for us. That is sad. But, oh well. So that just leaves one more place to go. Assuming that I am not told to go back because I missed something. Possibly save for the last time. Audience chamber. The Fallen are dangerous. You're better off avoiding them, I tell you. or kicking their butts. The Fallen think they are able to harness the glowing fire's power. Thoughts like that are befitting for fanaticals. We are in a holy war against the Fallen. Oh, we're in Mezun. Oh, so this is Mezun. If you see any suspicious persons, let me know. Am I suspicious? We are the Holy Guard of the Seer. Behave yourself here. Hold it! State your name. I'm Ragno. The Seer is a busy person. You will only get an audience if she invited you. Now please, turn around. I better just do as they say. I'm not going to force my way through. So as it turns out, the last place we visited is a place we can't actually actually go through. Anticlimax, Dutch Power Creation says. Indeed. That was certainly a last place we visited just now. And that was certainly the last save I made just then. So let's go ahead and head to the title screen, because I need to go to their credits to see credits where credits are due. And while we're looking at these credits, I gotta say, I like this game. I definitely enjoyed it the entire way through, and would be definitely interested in seeing the finished product. Now, of course, if I had chosen not to time travel with items, I might not have enjoyed myself as much. But for easy mode, I definitely enjoyed myself. Even throughout all this stuff where I was just doing random things, little side missions, and not really progressing the plot, even then I was enjoying myself. And considering how I am with open world games and just doing random things and not making progress, I'd say you did a good job there. Now, why I did enjoy that stuff, I'm not sure. Maybe because it was pretty simple. Maybe because the tasks did not take that long to do. It was definitely enjoyable times, though. Anyway, with this game over with, that brings up the question of what is next. Well, first things first, those of you watching this live, the next thing I'm going to be doing is Banjo-Kazooie on Wednesday. Actually, will be the second stream of that. I'm going to be heading to Gobi's Valley on Wednesday stream at 5 p.m. Eastern. As for the next RPG Maker game I'm streaming, well, those of you at YouTube will probably have already watched me play this because of arrangements. Possibly. It kind of depends on the pacing of the next game. But the next game I'm going to be streaming is an RPG Maker VX Ace game called Gaiken. That is spelled G-E-I-K-E-N. And it's by Orgeia. It appears to be some sort of action RPG, not turn-based. So, going to be pretty fast-paced, presumably. It's also not a demo, so who knows how long it's going to take me. I might wind up with a 20-hour game, 30 hours. Who knows? Not me. Anyway, that is done with doneness. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and Dutch Power Creations, I'm done with your game, but feel free to join me and watch my streams whenever I'm playing other RPG Maker games. Maybe you'll get some ideas for yours. Alright, that's it. Bye!